Hi Pisces, welcome back to Omkara Tarot and let's do your love read now. Let's see what's going on in your love life now, Pisces. How you're doing, how your partner's doing, and what we need to know about the situation. And these are general collective readings, Pisces, will not resonate with each and every one of you. So take what works for you and just leave the rest. So let's begin. My angel spirit guides, please bless this reading for my Pisces gang and send them the messages they need to hear the most at this time. Thank you. So Pisces, let's start with a blessing from our angels to bless the reading, and then we'll get on with your tarot. So my angels, miracle. This card came out even before I started shuffling, Pisces. So I'll keep this here, but we'll take another one anyway, all right? Just to make sure that this is going to be your energy. So my angels, a blessing or an advice card for my Pisces gang, please. Blessing and advice or message card for my Pisces gang. Okay, this one. Let's keep this one here, Pisces. Putting the rest back, and the card I have for you now is Signs from Above. Yes, so this card definitely was for you, Pisces. Miracle and Signs from Above. So yes, you could be totally guided at the moment. Keep a watch out, keep a lookout for any signs of synchronicities, which are miracles, right? Suddenly you hear somebody's name out of the blue, or there's a conversation which reminds you of something or gives you some message. They could be repeating numbers or repeating songs or the lyrics of a song which feel that maybe your partner's trying to tell you something. So these are all miraculous happenings. So keep a watch out, keep a lookout for the signs you're getting from your angels and your spirit guides. Okay, nudging you in the right direction. So welcome back, all my subscribers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all your likes and comments and donations. I'm very grateful and thankful. Thank you so much. And if you're new here, we welcome you to join our channel, subscribe to it, and become part of us. We welcome you in. So newbies, I'll be setting down 2 sets of cards here. One will be for you, one will be for your partner, and in the center I'll have your mutual energies. And we'll also be doing some dialogue messages today to see what you guys would like to say to each other, if you could. What's going on in your heart space. And if any of you are looking for a private reading, Pisces, my email is in the description box below where you can reach me. And look at this beautiful Queen of Cups, bottom of my deck. Somebody who's beautiful, somebody who's intuitive, loving and kind, and has a heart full of love. Beautiful card for a love reading. So let's start, Pisces, with some dialogue messages. So Spirit, if Pisces or their partner had to speak to each other or say something, what would that be? What would they want to say to each other here? Okay, one more, 2, and okay, that's too many, Spirit. I'll keep this one. Can I have one more? Spirit needs to give you more than 3, so we'll keep these 4, okay? Let's take 3 more from another deck. One, 2, and 3. All right, Pisces. So let's see your first message here. It says, life is too short to keep your feelings to yourself. I cannot stay silent any longer with these words hidden inside my heart and soul because they want to burst out of my chest and my mouth. I love you. Not been talking to each other, Pisces, or maybe not showing your emotions, or maybe your partner isn't. You're both kind of holding back and waiting for the other person to say something, but somebody here can't keep silent anymore. All they want to tell you is, I love you, I love you, I love you, because life is too short to waste time, right? So let's see, second message. I know that you're with someone else, but you could tell me the truth about how you feel. So I don't think I'm going crazy. So the other partner knows there is love, but they are not getting the words out, at least not in the 3D world from their mouth. But this message did say it. But this other person is saying, listen, I wish you could just tell me the truth about how you feel. So I don't think I'm going crazy. So the feeling is there. Both know you guys love each other, but one person is not being able to say it, and the other person saying, just say it already. Otherwise, I'll think I'm the only one who feels it, and it doesn't feel that great. Not taking you, not talking to you absolutely breaks my heart and soul into a billion shattered pieces. Again, the same reference to not talking or telling each other how you feel. Not talking to you absolutely breaks my heart and soul into a billion shattered pieces. I want to reach out to you, but I can't find the right words, and I am feeling so fragile right now. Just as I said, they want to say these words, but their words are stuck in their throat right now, right? And maybe this message is coming directly from their heart to yours, Pisces, or vice versa. They are not being able to verbalize what they want to say, but it's right here. They love you. So let me repeat this once again because it's so beautiful. Not talking to you absolutely breaks my heart and soul into a billion shattered pieces. I want to reach out to you, but I can't find the right words, and I'm feeling so fragile right now. Oh my God, the right words are just I love you. You've already said them, whoever this is. But I know it's difficult. Okay, next one. The endless depth of my love that I have for you is a blessing. Sometimes this love feels more like a curse because I'm so focused on you, but I don't see anything from you in return. So again, the same reference to two people feeling the love. One is waiting for the words to be said, and the other one's finding it difficult to say them. And that's leading to a lot of frustration here. Next card. I'm so proud of you, my love. You inspire me to be a better person. I'm working on myself, and I hope that I can inspire you too. Next card. I'm silent due to going through the dark night of my soul. Just give me 1 second, Pisces. My alarm went off for some reason. Apologies. Okay. I'm silent due to going through the dark night of the soul. I feel like an emotional roller coaster and don't have the strength to communicate with you right now. So, yes, communication, words are very, very difficult because this person is probably going through some very harsh or hard spiritual lessons at the moment. And even though they're feeling the love in their heart, they are unable to come and tell their partner, and their partner is getting frustrated and saying, hey, just tell me already, okay? We're just wasting time over here. Last card says, it drives me crazy how you manage to read my mind and hijack my thoughts. How do you know everything? I can't hide anything from you. So yes, there's a lot of 3D signs coming, or signs from above, like this card said, maybe through songs or you read a book or a paragraph or poetry or something, and you feel your partner communicating with you, and you say, yeah, I mean, I can feel them communicating, but where are the words? I need to hear the words. And the other partner is having a lot of trouble vocalizing or verbalizing their feelings right now. So I'm going to start opening the cards now, Pisces. For me, this is person A, this is person B, and you'll know which side you belong to, right? So the first card I have here is the Nine of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, the World, Hierophant, Strength, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, Queen of Swords, Judgment, the Chariot, Two of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Justice card. Nice cards though, Pisces, nothing really wrong here. Um, Nine of Cups spirit. Why does person A have the Nine of Cups? Something is making them happy, that's for sure. They know who their wish fulfillment is. They know that person B really makes them happy, but right now, just as the card said, they're going through some kind of a depression here. There is the dark night of the soul where this person is feeling bored, they're feeling rejected, they're feeling sad, they're feeling lonely, and they're thinking about their wish fulfillment and feeling rather upset that things have kind of they're not flowing the way they would have liked them to. Things have kind of stagnated maybe. Things are not moving in the right direction. They feel that they're having bad luck right now, but they really do want to put in the work, it seems. They want to now, they know things are pretty much over or stuck at the moment, but they want to get over all this heartbreak, this betrayal, and they want to put in some work towards, yes, their happiness once again. This Nine of Cups is coming twice in two cards now. They really, really want their wishes to be fulfilled. They want to now put in some work where they can feel happy again. Because things are not moving. I think maybe things have come to an end, but this person is really now wanting to put in some work where they can begin anew. They want to come out of this stressful, self-imposed prison, I think, that they find themselves in. Must be a very dark place for them right now, Pisces. This could be you, this could be a partner. They are totally in their head, they're worried, they're sad. But now they want to come out of this, reflection mode. They've been very restless and unhappy, feeling nothing is moving. But now I think this person is wanting to kind of put some kind of work in. Right now, the person A is feeling quite powerless at the way things have kind of ended between the two of you. So why do they have the Hierophant then, Spirit? They know they haven't committed or they haven't offered the correct communication to take this relationship in a good direction. It's actually gone wrong here. It's gone in a wrong direction because of the matter of a commitment. Maybe they were trying to control the situation or the relationship. They wanted to have power in the relationship. They didn't speak when the time was right. Maybe a sense of pride or something kept them, that they held back from their partner. Yes, the minute I said held back, the Seven of Wands came as well. So they were trying to keep boundaries and not commit. They were trying to hold back here. And all that, I think, led their partner to become the Queen of Swords instead of being this beautiful Queen of Cups that maybe the partner was, all loving and kind and caring. The other partner, I think, got a little upset and said, hey, I'm putting up boundaries now. And maybe their partner, like person A's partner, walked away from them because of their controlling behavior. They were not willing to give this relationship a chance to move ahead. Okay, so now even if they want to, they are right now, I think, going through that shock of having lost a beautiful chance, and they know it's their fault because they didn't commit on time, or they were too prideful, or they were keeping too many barriers up, and they know now that their partner has kind of lost their trust in them, has walked away and passed judgment on them, I think, and is now kind of got their sword up and their barriers up as well. So let's see person B. Queen of Swords spirit. Why does person B have the Queen of Swords energy? Person B feels, even though they admire person A, they find them really nice, handsome, go-getter, they feel that person B feels that their partner is too focused on themselves. It's all about them. It's all about their projects. It's all about their future. And they feel in this way they have kind of emotionally manipulated them. They feel their partner just wants to be free all the time, doesn't want to commit. And even though the passion is there and the excitement is there when they are with their partner, they feel that in the process, they've kind of gotten emotionally manipulated because they've realized now that their partner only wants to stay free and not kind of focus or, commit to them. Yes, they've called judgment on their partner and they've come out of their confusion. They don't want to be just another option in person A's life. They say, hey, if you have options, go ahead. I'm going off for a fresh new beginning and I'm calling judgment on this relationship. And yes, if you want to be free, all right, you be free because I'm going to go off for a fresh new beginning for myself. What you couldn't decide, I'm deciding for us. Okay, and here's my cup of love which I'm draining out, and I'm going to move ahead and go be happy in my own life. So, chariot spirit for person B. Not that this person doesn't have sadness and regrets. It's not as callous as the way I put it. Like, oh, okay, so you don't want me, I don't want you either. This is a judgment call they've made because they feel that they've been emotionally manipulated. Person B also has a lot of sadness in their heart. They're looking back at the past with sadness and regret. And but they feel that I have no other choice but to move ahead. How long can I live in this limbo of being back and forth? Like, will my partner commit? Will they not? Will they be with me? Will they not? So it's best that I move ahead in my own life. And yes, call judgment on them. Here's the judgment card again. So they don't know what their partner is going to decide. So I think they've taken, they kind of feel that their partner is a bit immature. Okay, they feel person B feels that their partner is immature. They are only there with them for the good time. They have a lot of passion, but they are never consistent, and they don't want to be with them for the long haul. And because of that, person B has also felt really sad because they feel they kind of wasted time here, and they've taken a judgment call and said, this I'm not happy that I have to move away now because I feel that whatever's happened here has actually backfired on me. I put in all this love, all this affection. I really thought this was going to be a very strong relationship, but whatever I put in did not work out. Everything kind of just backfired on me and nothing worked out. So what's this Six of Wands here, Spirit? And Justice card? Six of Wands and Justice. Person B is trying to now, they know that the commitment hasn't come, right? So they feel the only way they can feel victorious in their own life is that if they kind of make a decision, they drop the ball, okay, and say, hey, you don't want commitment? All right, I make the decision that I don't want you either. Okay, so they feel that's the only way they'll feel kind of victorious or feel they've got justice if they are the ones who can call the shots of saying, I don't want this anymore. But that's not the truth, Pisces. Pisces, this could be you, right? You're only doing this or saying this. Maybe you're saying this to your friends and family, or you're saying this to this person. You're only saying it because you feel heartbroken that person A has not invested in this relationship. Heart of hearts, person B has a lot of love. It's just that they've kind of given up, and the only way they're trying to settle their heart and mind is by saying, it's my decision that I don't want it anymore. Okay, so let's see your mutual energy here. The Sun, the Moon, and the King of Wands. All right. So what's the Sun card, Spirit, for Pisces? One more. Somebody here feels that even though the relationship makes them very, very happy, they have to now make a choice. Why? Because they feel in the past there has been no equal give and take here. Somebody has not stepped up to the plate of being mature. Okay, the King of Pentacles is in reverse, which is a card of somebody being a bit immature and ungrounded. So they feel, even though, yes, I was happy, I am forced now to make this choice because my partner was keeping too many secrets and never giving me reciprocity, which I feel is person B saying that. What's this Moon card, Spirit? What's this Moon card? Because of this lack of being open, And these secrets which somebody feels have been kept from them, they are making a conscious choice here of not coming back to their partner, not having a reconciliation, and kind of closing this chapter out. Not feeling happy about it though. This is a conscious choice being made that, hey, if things are not going to work out, yes, I'm happy with you, but if you're not going to kind of mature up, then I'm forced now to end this chapter, not come back, but it's not making me feel happy either. But these are unspoken words here. But I do have the King of Wands, which is here in the upright. So what can we expect, Spirit? What can we expect here? There is somebody here, I think this is the masculine energy, who still wants to come towards their feminine here. They want to have a conversation, basically the conversation they want to have with their person is that, yes, I still desire you, I still love you, I still have a lot of passion for you. But right now what I can offer you is maybe something very small. Okay? They're a little afraid to send this message because the only reason I think they're not coming towards with communication here, because they are not sure whether they can offer the full Monty right now. They can offer one pentacle, okay? They want to offer just as much as they are capable of. As we saw, this person doesn't have too much to offer right now, where person B wants, they are expecting much more. So the only reason that they're not being able to send this message or have communication, because they're a bit afraid that if I do communicate with my partner, that I have a lot of passion for them, that's going to be too small an offer. And maybe what I'm expected to offer are these 10 pentacles, which I don't have to offer right now or give. So there's a bit of delay going on. This person is still going through their awareness, they're still stuck. They are not ready to offer the full Monty right now, the full 10 of Pentacles. So what... yes, the Tower is falling right now, and the Queen of Pentacles... now the feminine energy is totally not investing at the moment, because they feel if I'm not going to get it, I'm not going to give it. Okay? So the Tower is in the process of crumbling here, Pisces. If you are the masculine, or if you're on side A, Pisces, I think you better pick yourself up fast before you lose your person altogether, okay? Because person B, even though with a heavy heart, they are willing to now let this go. They're not going to be putting in any more work. If you expect one person to do all the work and keep putting the love in, where, the other person only puts in one pentacle, it's an imbalanced relationship. So take care. Yes, see the signs from above, take action, and make some miracles happen. Or you need a miracle now, I think, to kind of save this relationship from what I see. Okay? So love and light, take care. Namaste.